Good morning, Miss Coryell's class.
Good morning, Mr. Austin.
So we just got done dividing numbers and getting mixed numbers as our solution. So a mixed number is it's a whole number with a fraction part. So if I were to write 3.5, would that be a mixed number?
Yes.
And we then looked at a fraction and a decimal. And a fraction is a number less than 1, which also a decimal is also a number that's less than 1. They also both are part of a whole, and they're both between 0 and 1. Does that mean a fraction and a decimal are very similar, but just a little bit different?
Yes.
Awesome. So then we went down and we started to divide, and we do not want remainders. So we divided 2 by 7, and we got 3. We took 7, and we saw how many times 2 went into 7. From there, we saw that 2 went into 7 3 times, and we times 2 times 3, and we got 6, and we subtracted, and we got 1 left over, and we had remainder 1. But we didn't like that remainder, so then we saw how many times we had 1 divided by 2, and that gave us a half, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So the remainder only tells us how many parts are left. We want to know how we are breaking up those parts, so we want a mixed number, which will give us a half. Are we following?
Yes.
So we moved on, and we started to get bigger numbers. We were dividing 843 cookies among my 5 friends. And so I saw how many times 5 went into 8. And I saw it went in 1 time, so I times 5 times 8. And then I subtracted 5 from 8, and I got 34. And I know you guys know how to all do this, so I'm not going to go over this because this is old news. But I ended up with a remainder of 3. From that remainder of 3, I'm like, I don't want to eat 3 cookies. So I want to divide it among my 3 friends, or 5 friends. Wow. And among my 5 friends, how much would each person have to eat at the end instead of having 3 left over? How much would they have to eat?
3/5.
3/5. Awesome. And then lastly, we divided 3,749 cookies among 2 friends, me and Mr. Pottinger. And we ended up coming up with the answer that we were each going to eat 1,874 cookies. And instead of having 1 left over, I thought, why not me and Mr. Pottinger share? So how much would we share if we had not just 1 remaining? How much would we each have?
1.5.
Awesome. Do we stop it?